Wow, what a way to wrap up this work week across Central Oregon. On this Friday, February the 27th, we've had tons of sunshine and temperatures well above average for this time of the year, just shy of record highs, well into the 60s for many of us. And this is the peak of a warming trend. It's going to be shifted a little bit because of a change up in our weather pattern, which happens all through this weekend. So let's go ahead and take a deep dive into your most reliable forecast. Hey everyone, I am Darrell Whittinger, meteorologist at Central Oregon Daily News, and we are about to look at everything that's been happening, what's been changing, what changes come next, and how those really impact our weather pattern across Central Oregon. So a quick look outside, we have tons of sunshine. Even with that sunshine, there are a couple smoke plumes, and those Oregon Hazard Lab cameras are busy working hard for us and zooming in on where we have some of those smoke plumes, one of those just to the north of Bend. At the moment, we do not have any word on what that's from, but we also don't have any word that it is an actual wildfire. So we are probably looking at prescribed burn there, and there is a little bit of haze across Central Oregon, or could be a prescribed burn or some pile burns. That says that time of the year when we're doing that. But even right now, with that haze across Central Oregon, we still have good air quality. Now, currently we are looking at air quality conditions from two different networks. The East Space Air Quality Monitoring Network has all those little sensors that are real time across the high desert, and the DEQ has several as well. That's the base layer. Good air quality from both monitoring networks. Meanwhile, when it comes to the cameras across Central Oregon, we actually see those shadows on the ground indicative of sunshine, and sunshine is what we have across the high desert. Even in the Cascades, we'd still even see some of those areas of haze in the Cascades as well. You can see it from that Century Drive camera looking up towards Bachelor, but man, it has just been breathtakingly gorgeous across the high desert. On top of that, the snow report does show that we've actually lost 1 to 2 inches through some of the Cascades, and that's just because of compaction, a little bit of melting, not much else happening. Hoodoo is actually set to open back up this weekend. In fact, I believe they're open up right now as well. And through the next couple of days, more rain is expected at both Hoodoo and Bachelor. Temperatures are going to be well above freezing this weekend, so more melting is expected because no new snow is on the way, and more melting is. Now, we will have mostly clear conditions overnight, increasing clouds starting in the AM going through the afternoon. By noon and shortly afternoon, a few sprinkles are possible, but more showers really roll into the high desert by tomorrow evening. So that is your Saturday at a glance. Temperature still topping out in the 50s though. Now, satellite and radar does not show much in the way of cloud cover tonight. Some clouds roll in, but really that's not even the beginning of our next active weather pattern. In fact, when we zoom out, look at the bigger picture, look at that infrared satellite imagery, we can actually start to make out this next system way out over the Pacific Ocean. And that's the one that's going to move through this weekend. And it's going to make landfall and skirt just south, west to east, just south of our area, and so it is going to clip us with some showers. But right now, we just have a very dry air mass over the high desert. I was looking at some relative humidity values earlier, and they are in the teens and 20s. And so with extremely dry conditions, we definitely need the rain. The rain is on the way. It's just going to be very hit and miss. Here's what we're looking at. Through tonight, mostly clear conditions. By tomorrow, increasing clouds. And then tomorrow afternoon and evening, Saturday afternoon and evening, that's when we start to see some showers. These showers will be scattered. Periods of clearing are expected. Times of no rain at all, even in the forecast. And this really continues through Sunday and Sunday night. That's when we start to catch the bulk of that next system. So it is extremely dry across Central Oregon right now. Winds are at a light breeze, and temperatures topped out in the 60s today. Look at these highs. A high of 59 in Prineville, 58 in Paulina. That's it for the 50s. The top temperature on the map was Warm Springs at 67. Even right now, it is still super pleasant. Definitely porch weather across the high desert. We're running between 7 and 11 degrees warmer than 24 hours ago. That puts us 10 to 15 degrees above average for this time of the year. Now tonight, it gets chilly, it gets cold. We're back down to near freezing, and AM clouds start to roll into the high desert with continued increasing cover through the day on Saturday. Highs in the 50s, maybe a few 60s. Then the rain chances turn on, and by Monday, high pressure building back into the region in advance of another cold front that's setting up offshore by then. So let's look at this. Roller coaster temperatures, some showers late Saturday through Sunday night. mountain snow and some snow showers by the time we get to Tuesday night, Wednesday, and Wednesday night. So let me go ahead and jump forward. I accidentally hit the wrong button, went backwards. So let's go ahead and talk about this because your forecast model has that next system way out over the Pacific Ocean. Tonight, some valley fog, not really for Central Oregon, increasing clouds tomorrow, showers Saturday afternoon and evening, overnight, Sunday, and Sunday night. Then remember, scattered showers may be transitioning to snow early Monday morning before sunrise, but not much in the way of totals at all. And then going forward through Monday and Tuesday, more sunshine, then our next system starts to approach. It's that next system that brings the bigger shift in our weather pattern. So let's go ahead and get there. Through this weekend, the GFS and the long range forecast model is showing similar conditions, showers for parts of the high desert. Not some of us don't even get wet from all that. And then by Monday, we get our clearing. By Tuesday, the next front starts to roll in. That next front brings rain becoming snow. More snow showers possible with rain showers through Wednesday. Heavy mountain snow in the planner. Once again, we're talking 12 plus inches if all this holds together through the Cascades. Lower elevations, not nearly as much. So let's put some numbers to it. Between now and 11 p.m. Sunday, mostly rain. Some of us don't even get wet. A little bit of mountain snow. Then fast forward past that, a different forecast model, fast forwarding past that shows that through the Cascades, by the time we get to the end of this next system, we are looking at heavy mountain snow through the passes, each one of the passes, and going all the way through the Cascades, 12 plus inches. And so ultimately, we are looking at getting some much needed snowfall through the mountains, but not much in the lower elevations. Meanwhile, winds, light breeze. That's just the gusts. Gusts are between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Winds are 2 to 12 miles per hour. And so this light breeze has been what we've been dealing with through the day. Saturday and Sunday could get a little breezy at times, but not too bad. So for tonight, expect 30s with some 20s. By tomorrow, we are looking at 50s, a few 60s possible where that rain lags, where it's slow to roll into the high desert. But look at this. Here is your 7-day plan. There's a lot happening here. We're going to get to each of it just a little by little. First, we have this next system rolling in Saturday and Sunday. I'm not ignoring the lunar eclipse. We are going to talk about that. And this is going to bring a bigger dip in temperatures. By Monday and Tuesday, it starts to rebound, breezy at times, late showers Tuesday. Then through Wednesday and Thursday, we got a sharp drop in temperatures going from 61 to 47. We're 40s for highs. And that means some mountain snow, some snow in our lower elevations, off and on rain and snow showers into Thursday. Then we start to rebound with temperatures picking back up into the 50s by Friday. Winds get breezy Monday, Tuesday, gusty Wednesday, Thursday. Now let's talk about that lunar eclipse. It is going to be happening early Tuesday morning, so Monday night, Tuesday morning. And this is during the full moon. It's going to be the worm moon. And we are going to experience a total lunar eclipse. There are some of the details on the maps, but when it comes to the forecast for this time frame, some AM clouds are expected. It's going to be dry. 30s for lows, a few 20s not out of the question. So that's definitely something for stargazers to look forward to. Other than that, we got a changing weather pattern this weekend. Scattered rain is expected Saturday evening and afternoon through Sunday and into Sunday night. Then cooling before a reset on Monday. That's the latest in weather. Join us tonight on Central Oregon Daily News. We'll have the latest headlines and your most reliable forecast. See you then.